feeling game. Like, I've been playing it all weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of fun.
And the thing that I'm liking about this as well, I was reading back on it and just having a little look at what kind of Bandai have been saying, and they've been looking into it and saying, look, the goal for 6 is to be a little bit more like the first Soul Calibur again.
Yeah,
right? We kind of reset
back.
things, we come back
Even
into it.
the game itself is like a reboot, in like lore-wise. So we're going in, straight in. This is Keev versus Shad, who was one of the best Soul Calibur 5 players in France.
Oh, so this is a really tasty matchup.
Yeah, we're going straight in. All 8 people here will be excellent. So he checks the low, first of all, using them verticals. With Groh, checks him low, of course. You have to worry about highs and lows. And the 3D game, of course, you have all ranges of movement. There's horizontals and verticals as well.
And the thing is, right, Groh, one of the new characters, we're getting to see him straight off the bat here. And Shad is doing some serious damage. And there you go.
That's the new reversal edge mechanic. You can absorb a hit, kind of parry, and then it forces this kind of like mix-up after. And both players have to choose an option.
Now, Groh being this character, he's the first character in the series. He's coming from the Nordic region, right? So he's representing all the Scandinavians out there. He's trying to get this done.
All right, we've got to represent the globe.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice block. Nice whiff punish from Keev. He was just at that range that Shad whiffed, and he was ready with the punish.
Super damage. Now, they've both got 1 bar each to use, but they're not even needing to spend it. So that's a nice little trade-off of a 1-to-1, right?
Both them rounds were pretty dominant for both players. Now we're going in one game for each, and 1 meter each, which they can spend, of course, on the critical edge or the soul charge. 2 different ways to spend the meter.
Now, how have you been finding it, right? Do you get similar games like this when you've been playing against some of the other players here? Has it been like where you can kind of get yourself going, get that momentum, take a dominant round, and then you almost bounce back and forth a bit?
Oh, of course. That's a very momentum-heavy game. Like, once you get on top of someone, you can kind of keep your pressure going. But you can use... Oh, that was very nice.
Yeah, that's some serious damage.
He keeps catching them low at the end of the round. You got to watch his toes. So they both have a full meter. Whenever someone goes in match point, when they're up 2 rounds, the other player gets a bar of meter. So that's just some meter awareness for the other player to take into account.
Now, one of the things I was saying, right, is obviously you got to be really careful with Nightmare that he can be a little bit slow, but look how he's used him here. Keev is on point. He's looking to dominate. He spent 1 bar now. Okay.
Yeah. They're both powered up into the soul charge, which is a powered up state. It's for 1 bar of meter.
Yeah.
And you see it pushes them back. When you start up, you can create some space. If someone's oppressing you, if someone's on top of you and you want some room to breathe, you can pop the soul charge like that, back to full screen, reset the situation, go back to neutral, and get your opening. So really, really close round here. And he gets the low this time. We're going to the final round for the first game. So yeah,
this is what we wanted, right?
Exactly.
This is what we expected.
Highly competitive matches from highly skilled players.
Now the thing here, right? Nightmare's got a huge advantage having the 2 bars already. Groh had to spend his into that.
Definitely.
So obviously Shad now, he's really got to be careful. He's got to be cautious when that could be popped off at any point, because the extra damage, especially on a character like Nightmare, can do some serious takeaway for the round.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's just doing it. He's just.
Oh, is he working on a perfect?
Relentless. Pure aggression. The block came in as well. Absolutely huge.
Nice.
Pressure's still being put on here by Keev, but he's not going to be able to finish it just yet. Groh's just hanging in there.
And he gets the throw. KO. First game to Shad. Well played. I think that was really hard fought. I think this is going to be a close set.
I can fully respect that from Shad there as well. Like, that was you're in a difficult situation. You've got to be so cautious of when he's going to be able to use some bars there, especially having 2 against him. Yeah. But these guys aren't messing about. They're going straight into it.
He's been getting that charged break attack a lot. He's catching Shad, just being hesitant, holding his guard.
And that's the thing, right? Getting your guard broken, you're going to be opened up straight away. The counters can come into play.
Nice tech from the grab. Good awareness and reaction. He gets the bounce here.
You can see it, right? Nightmare wants to be able to grab a little bit of that juggle. Threw him up in the air, managed to grab him again, throw him back down, and claim that first round.
Oh, nice.
Misses the grab, he ducked it out. Of course, that's what you were talking about, right?
Grabs in this game, you can duck underneath them. And that's a good way to get punishes on them. And again, he's getting these charge ups right in his face. Nice. He tried to sidestep, but he kept going. He could get a ring out situation here.
So close, he's going for it. He wants it. Push him.
Be big. Oh, nice. He stayed.
Really well played from Keev there. That was definitely just treacherous ground, right?
Kept his composure there at the edge of the stage. Of course, you can't knock people off the stage, and no matter what the health bar says, that's game over. You're done. So into the reversal here. They get a class. They both went for the horizontal.
Oh!
And then Shad made the right choice to go to the vertical.
And he's got 2 bars still to play with as well.
Oh, nice. He's just out of range of these verticals, getting punishes.
Great movement. He's putting in the work. He's dealing the damage. Nightmare finished off, and that was such a convincing round there from Shad.
Definitely, but Keev is still on match point here. So he's got 2 rounds to win here. Oh, he's getting the soul charge, getting the powered up. Give me some space.
Going superhuman with it, but can he make it work? At the moment, Nightmare's still able to put loads of pressure on. Keev is playing this really well. He respected it, but he wasn't just going to back away, right? He's still happy to take this fight.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's liking this powered up state. He's just using his meter for soul charges here. He thinks it's better use of his meter than the critical edge, the super move. But now they're both powered up at the corner. Would have been a ring out anyway. So tied up 1-1. Both games 3-2 in rounds. Both of these players want this win. Of course, this is single elimination, so the loser is going to have to exit the tournament. So they both really need to win these games.
Yeah, that's some serious pressure as well, right? You're the first European Invitational. We got some of the best players in France here, and you're like, you got one chance to show your stuff.
You better make sure you do it right.
Again, though,
yeah,
Groh
really dominant, good round from
strong.
Shad. But Keev has been getting good mileage out of that throw. Break. Oh, he's trying to chase down the roll.
Oh, he finished him then, but he didn't quite get it.
He was just out of range.
This could be ending.
He tickled his Keev,
keep
but it wasn't enough. Oh, Keev looking for that last hit, and that was that round could not have been closer. Look at his health bar.
Shad is going to be sat there going, why did I not attack? Then he had him right on the edge. Real close, but Groh's going to go straight into it with a big power play to start off with.
Oh, I think he wanted the whip punch there, but he's just out of range. Of course, Groh is a new character. Oh, he gets the ring out.
We see it. We see that ring out come into play, and that's the difference, right? When you're playing Soul Calibur, you've got to be so careful of that.
This is a very dangerous stage. There's no edges, very small arena. I believe it is a remake of one of the older stages.
And the thing is, right, just talk about it. I know there's a lot of people who are going to be tuning in for the first time wanting to see some Soul Calibur footage. It just looks so damn beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful game, absolutely. Of course.
Gone in for the charge again.
Returning in kind. Oh, interesting. Lots of chip damage in that.
Yeah,
and just big damage on hit as well.
Absolutely brilliant there from Keev. Manages to get it done. Huge damage, and he just ends it in style.
Yeah. So, yeah, Keev, the match point of this game.
I feel like Keev's adapting a bit better, right? Because Groh's been going for just constant aggression style, and Keev's kind of sat back and gone, okay, look, I'm understanding where this is going. So Shad maybe needs to switch things up a little bit here.
Oh, he's getting that charged up again, and this could be it.
That was huge.
Keev takes this
big
game,
play
and he
being
wins
had
the set.
there. Some good sportsmanship though, 2-1, respectable for the first game. But Keev, he managed to make that Nightmare work.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Shad because he was using a brand new character of the series, Groh, and Keev was using his mainstay character Nightmare. So for the fight to be that close, it was really impressive for both players. I think they both played really well.
And this is the thing, right? This is the early stages of this game.
Yeah, this is pre-release.
This is like pre-release.
Coming October 19th.
That's it. October 19th is going down, and these guys, they're trying to get as much time with it in advance as possible, right? We know that some of them have even been traveling over to America, right? To get that little extra
a lot of these players coming up. Like, so we got Maxu versus Panther Creator.
Okay.
Coming up. So Maxu is one of the strongest in France.
Nice.
He's historically a Setsuka Alpha Patroclus player. Now those characters aren't really represented in this version because this was going back to the original cast, original timeline, Soul Calibur 1 and 2. But they were quite tactical characters, high execution requirements. So it'll definitely be interesting to see which character he chooses.
We're seeing a bit of the replay coming out now, and okay, Keev was dominant, but Shad put up a very good defense. I just feel like Shad didn't adapt as quickly, right? Like,
oh yeah, I feel like once Keev got into his groove of things, and that final game was fairly, he was in charge. Yeah. I think he had all the right approaches, and he's fighting the Panther Creator. I hope I pronounced that name right. I probably didn't. I apologize if I did.
Now, I really want to know, right? Any of these players are going to pick Geralt from obviously The Witcher,
right?
Yeah. I want to see that in play because we had a little go at that.